Herring is an important fish species in the seafood industry. And herring fishing requires appropriate techniques and methods. One of the most common ways is to use trawling, especially ball nets or purse seines. Fishing boats will move to deep waters where herring often congregate. Then cast a wide seine net to cover the school of fish. Once the net has been pulled in, the fisherman will collect the herring back into the ship's hold. In addition, the method of fishing for herring is also applied, often using artificial bait or natural bait such as worms and shrimp to attract fish. Herring has high nutritional value and is processed into many products such as salted herring, canned herring, or as an ingredient for specialty dishes. Besides trawling and fishing, another way to catch herring is to use nets or trawls. Especially in coastal areas where herring often move with the currents. Small boats or large ships will drop nets from the surface of the water, creating a large trap around the school of fish. When the herring are caught in the net, the fisherman will drag the net to shore or onto the boat. The best time to catch herring is in winter or early spring, when the fish are most concentrated. Herring fishing depends not only on technique but also on factors such as weather, currents and time of day to ensure efficiency and avoid affecting natural fish stocks. Sustainable herring fishing is also becoming an important factor in the fisheries industry to protect resources and develop this industry in the long term. To ensure sustainable herring fishing, fishermen and the fisheries industry are also paying more attention to applying responsible fishing methods. This includes limiting the use of nets with mesh sizes that are too small, to avoid catching immature fish, helping to protect the resource for future generations of herring. In addition, regulations on fishing seasons and prohibited fishing areas also help limit overfishing during spawning periods, thereby helping to maintain the stability of fish populations. In addition, the application of technology in the herring fishing industry is also becoming more and more popular. Modern positioning devices help fishermen accurately determine the area where there are herring schools, thereby saving time and costs. Modern monitoring systems also help to closely monitor and control fishing, to ensure that activities take place within the legal framework and protect the marine environment. Finally, with the development of the fisheries industry, herring is not only an important food source but also a high-value export product. Maintaining a balance between exploitation and conservation of fishery resources is a key factor for the long-term and sustainable development of the herring fishery. An important factor in maintaining the sustainability of the herring fishery is raising public awareness of fishery resource protection. Campaigns to educate fishermen and consumers about the benefits of rational exploitation and conservation of herring species are increasingly being focused on. Encouraging the use of herring products with clear origins and caught according to sustainable processes not only helps protect the environment but also ensures the long-term economic development of the fishery industry. In addition, Cooperation between countries and international organizations also plays an important role in protecting herring species. Sharing information. Experience and scientific research on herring development will help countries to manage marine resources more effectively. The international community can also work together to develop policies and regulations related to herring fishing to minimize negative impacts on the global marine ecosystem. Overall, with a combination of traditional fishing methods, modern technology, and sustainable management policies, the herring fishing industry can thrive, both meeting consumer demand and protecting valuable natural resources in addition to protecting herring resources. Developing processing and consumption methods also plays an important role in the sustainable development of the fishing industry. Herring products, such as salted herring, canned herring, or smoked herring not only bring high economic value but also help preserve them for a long time, minimizing waste in consumption. These products not only serve domestic consumption needs but are also potential export items, helping fishermen and seafood businesses increase their income. In addition, the development of herring farming models in controlled environments is also being researched and applied in some places. Herring farming in pond or cage systems helps reduce pressure on natural resources, while creating a stable and sustainable supply. However, to farm herring effectively, it is necessary to have scientific technology and management solutions to protect water quality and fish health, while minimizing negative impacts on the surrounding environment. Initiatives on certification and traceability of seafood products such as MSC, Marine Stewardship Council, are also becoming increasingly popular, helping to ensure that herring is harvested responsibly and does not harm the marine ecosystem. These certifications not only demonstrate compliance with environmental protection regulations but also increase consumer confidence in product quality. Thus, the herring fishing industry will develop more strongly and sustainably if factors such as rational resource management, application of modern technology, and development of reasonable consumption models are closely combined. At the same time, the coordination between fishermen, government organizations, businesses and the international community will create a sustainable seafood supply chain system, helping to protect and develop aquatic resources in the future, to ensure the sustainable development of the herring fishing industry in the future. An indispensable factor is the application of scientific and technological methods in the research and management of marine resources. Studies on the ecology and behavior of herring help to better understand the factors affecting their growth and development, thereby identifying the optimal sea areas, seasons and conditions for exploitation. These data not only help fishermen optimize fishing activities but also help authorities develop regulations and plans to protect aquatic resources. In addition, strengthening monitoring and control activities also plays a very important role. Modern monitoring systems, such as underwater sensors, cameras, and GPS help monitor fishing conditions, ensuring that fishermen comply with regulations and do not overfish. These measures also help to identify changes in the herring habitat early, thereby taking timely protection measures when there are signs of resource depletion. In addition to management, education and training for fishermen also need to be focused on. Raising awareness of efficient and sustainable fishing methods, such as using nets with appropriate mesh sizes, will help to minimize damage to small fish and other marine species. In particular, training programs on marine environmental protection and resource management skills will create a fishing community with high awareness and appropriate actions in protecting resources. Along with that, creating opportunities for cooperation between countries and international organizations is also an important factor in managing and protecting global herring resources. International agreements to protect fishery species, such as the Sustainable Fishing Agreement, help ensure that herring fishing does not harm marine ecosystems. This not only benefits countries with thriving herring fisheries, but also helps maintain biodiversity and protect global marine ecosystems. Finally, developing blue economy models, such as ecotourism linked to marine conservation activities, can generate additional income for coastal communities, helping to reduce pressure on natural resource exploitation. These models not only help develop the local economy but also create a connection between fishermen and the protection of the marine environment, thereby promoting sustainable development for the herring fishing industry and related industries. With a close combination of reasonable fishing methods, effective resource management, community education and international cooperation, the herring fishing industry will be able to develop sustainably and contribute to the stability of the marine ecosystem as well as the global economy. Another important factor in the sustainable development of the herring fishery is the promotion of innovation and scientific research. New technologies, such as automated fishing systems, identification and analysis of data from underwater sensors help fishermen improve fishing efficiency without depleting resources. These technologies can help to accurately identify areas where herring are concentrated, thereby minimizing waste of time and resources. Such technological solutions also help fishermen control the amount of fish caught and maintain the stability of the fish population. In addition, research on processing and preservation methods of herring also plays an important role in increasing the value of the product. Research on new processing techniques that help herring to be preserved for a long time while maintaining its quality will create great export opportunities for this product, while minimizing waste in the supply chain. Advanced preservation technologies also help reduce the amount of fish damaged during transportation and storage, ensuring that herring can be widely consumed, increasing the economic value of the industry. Meanwhile, government support policies also play a key role in promoting the sustainable development of the herring fishing industry. The government can build financial support programs for fishermen, help them apply new technologies and participate in marine environmental protection initiatives. In addition, policies on protecting fishermen's rights, supporting them in complying with regulations on resource protection and livelihood protection are also very important. In particular, strengthening public-private partnerships can help increase resources for the protection and sustainable development of the herring fishing industry. Companies in the seafood processing industry can cooperate with non-governmental organizations and research institutions to find solutions to improve the exploitation and processing process. Coordination between parties will help create a closed seafood supply chain system, from exploitation, processing, to consumption, while ensuring that the seafood industry develops in the direction of protecting and preserving natural resources. Finally, for the herring fishing industry to truly develop sustainably, there needs to be active participation from the community. Fishermen, consumers and social organizations all have an important role in building public awareness about protecting the sea and aquatic resources. Campaigns to promote the consumption of certified sustainable herring products, encouraging consumers to choose products with clear origins,